Did you know that dogs can understand up to 165 words and signals? Welcome to our video on easy dog training tips for total beginners. If you're new to the world of dog ownership, you might be feeling a bit overwhelmed. Maybe you've tried watching a few YouTube videos or read some books, but you're still not sure where to start. That's exactly why we're here today. To break down the basics of dog training into simple, easy-to-follow steps that anyone can master. When you bring a new dog home, it can be super exciting, but it can also be super confusing. You might be wondering how to communicate with your furry friend, what kind of training methods to use, and how to correct bad behavior. The truth is, there's so much conflicting information out there that it's hard to know what to trust. You might have friends or family members telling you to use one method, while online research is telling you to use another. It's enough to drive you barking mad. One of the biggest challenges new dog owners face is figuring out what training methods to use. Should you go with positive reinforcement, punishment-based training, or something in between? The answer is, it depends on you and your dog. But for today, we're going to focus on positive reinforcement, a method that's gentle, effective, and built on trust and respect. Another common challenge is fear. The fear of not knowing how to communicate with your dog, the fear of not being able to correct bad behavior, and the fear of not being a good enough owner. But here's the thing, being a good dog owner has nothing to do with being perfect, and everything to do with being patient, consistent, and willing to learn. Let's move on to some basic training techniques that you can start using today. The first one is sit. It's a simple command that can be achieved with some tasty treats and a bit of patience. Start by holding a treat above your dog's head, and slowly move it backwards and upwards. As they follow the treat with their nose, their bottom will naturally lower into a sitting position. Once they're in the sit, say yes, and give them the treat. Repeat this process a few times, and soon your dog will be sitting on command. Next up is stay. This command is a bit more challenging, but still super achievable. Start by having your dog sit, then take a few steps back while saying, stay. If they get up, don't worry. Just go back to the beginning and try again. The key is to be patient and consistent, and to reward your dog for good behavior. Finally, we have come. This command is probably the most important one, as it can be a lifesaver in emergency situations. Start by having your dog on a leash, then call them by their name and say, come. When they come to you, reward them with treats and praise. Gradually increase the distance and distractions, and soon your dog will be coming to you in no time. Let me show you what a successful training session looks like. As you can see, my dog is sitting calmly, waiting for the next command. I'm using positive reinforcement to encourage good behavior, and rewarding them with treats and praise. The key is to be patient, consistent, and calm. Remember, your dog can sense your energy. As we wrap up this video, I want to summarize the key points we've covered. We've discussed the challenges of dog training, explored some basic techniques like sit, stay, and come, and demonstrated the effectiveness of positive reinforcement. Remember, the key to successful dog training is patience, consistency, and positive energy. Thanks for watching, guys. If you've got any questions or comments about your own dog training experiences, leave them in the comments below. And don't forget to check out our next video on free advanced dog training exercises and commands. You won't want to miss it. Thanks for subscribing.